Good morning, traders. It is Thursday, February 13th. We are an hour and 10 minutes into trading. Let's see what we've got going on. Well, right now I've got an alert set on ZM that just popped up here, so let's take a quick look at that. Stock is compressing, trying to get through this horizontal resistance. Long tails under body. Looks good. I wanted it to get through the prior day's high. It's been able to. Look at that. Nice little breakout here. I think ZM's going to be a nice trade. You can see the big volume. Volume, volume, volume. We have ways of searching for it in Option Stalker. This heavy buying search right here is beautiful. Man, there are a lot of good stocks in there. AMAT right at the top of the list. Let's go to my chat room. AMAT, long AMAT, 13 minutes after the open today. That was a beautiful trade. I'm going to scroll down. Take a look at my next trade. I only had 3 stocks that I bought today while the market was chopping around. I reviewed some of the stocks from the bullish swing trading video last night. They all are looking really good right now. Long SQ. This is about 40 minutes after the open. And long RDFN, about 45 minutes after the open. Let's take a look at those babies, see how they did. AMAT, earnings after the close. Really nice winner for me. I was long right in here. Took a very nice profit on that earlier. RDFN. Stock opened higher, really good volume, compressing, compressing, compressing while the market was down and chopping around. Told me that the stock wanted to go higher. It was holding that gap. There's the SPY overlay, the gray line. Bought that here, made about 50 cents on that on a $27 stock. Very nice profit. All brought to me by Option Stalker, SQ. Showed you that one. Let's take a look at that one. So you've got the stock opens lower, long green candle closing on its high, long green candle closing on its high, long green candle closing on its high. Now it's challenging the prior day's high. I got long in here. Let's put that SPY overlay on top again. Market selling, selling, selling. Stock rallying, relative strength. Boom. That's what we like. And I pretty much sold it right up here, 6250. Excuse me, 8250 was my limit. So I just got taken out on that high. That was kind of a lucky fill. But I posted my target in the chat room. They came and got me. Really nice trade. So there are excellent trades to be had out there. I believe that you need to focus on stocks because the market is not doing anything. How do I know? Well, we had a little bit of news overnight. There's a new way that they're looking for coronavirus, so they're able to find out which people have the virus but may not be showing symptoms. So the number increased dramatically. In fact, it increased tenfold. That spooked investors this morning. You can see the initial drop on a 5-minute basis on the S&P 500, and you can see how that initially caused some selling and an immediate bounce, tails above body. I knew that there was some resistance in here as the market wanted to fill in that gap. We had a big 10P cross right in here, but I didn't read too much into it because you've got a lot of back and forth action. We get a couple of long red candles closing on their low. Okay, that might be something if we had a third one here taking out the low of the day, but we didn't. You can also see how this gap from yesterday was filled right in here. Support 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got a nice little support level here right around that 335.50 level on the SPY. Got a couple of long tails under body forming here. We've got a 10P cross. Looks like we'll probably end up challenging this high, trying to fill in that gap right there. Given that we had overnight news, I'm not sensing any panic in the market right now. And if you look at where the S&P 500 has been from the open Monday, which was this long green candle here, S&P has been up 50 points in the prior 3 days. That is a big run. We should expect that we're going to see a pause. You can also see by the tiny little bodies here on the SPY that the intraday price action has been very, very compressed. This market rally can be characterized by gaps higher and a compression. Gap higher, compression. Gap higher, compression. Same, same. So we're not going to move anywhere, but that means The good news is that the market won't stand in our way. It won't hinder our trades. If we start looking for stocks with relative strength or relative weakness, we don't have to worry too much that we're going to get the rug pulled out from underneath us because of the market. So that's the good news. The bad news is that we also can't expect much of a market tailwind for a lot of these stocks because the market is not going to provide us with that extra impetus. So when the market's stuck in a trading range like this, which I think that this is going to take a little bit longer to resolve, ultimately the bid will be checked one more time, and then we'll probably see a little bit of a rally into the afternoon, perhaps even filling in this gap. Coronavirus is not scaring anyone right now. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. But while we're in this trading range right here, when you get on a long position, set passive targets, take your profits, exit the trade, reevaluate, wait for the market to come in, reload. That's the type of hit and run strategy that you need to have today. So let's see if we can find some nice stocks in here. Take a look, see what's going on here. So these are heavy buying stocks, meaning they've got really heavy volume today. TPX. This is a nice stock after earnings, but I would like to see it do a little bit better. Got your opening gap higher here. It's been able to compress and hold that level. What do I do with this information? I click this bar right here. I set a horizontal alert line. If the stock breaks through that resistance, we're going to be notified. We'll get a pop-up alert just like the one that you saw at the beginning of this video. Let's take a look at that daily chart, and you can see the gap higher through here. There's a really nice feature in Option Stalker. It's called E-Reaction. This is what the stock has done during the last 4 quarters after it reported earnings. These are all 5-minute charts. So you can see gap higher, stock comes down, it kind of compresses in here, and then it takes off later in the day. Stock gaps up, it compresses for a while, then it takes off later in the day. So this is the type of price action that I'll be watching, and we'll see if that stock can gather some momentum. I've got my alert set so I can continue to move on. AMAT, really nice move after earnings. I think that stock wants to continue to go higher today. That should be a really nice long for you. You can see compress, rally, probably getting ready for its next leg higher. In the background here, you can see the S&P 500, and I'm going to move this in just a little bit so that we can see more of it. You can see that this is the high of the day. So trying to get in that gap. We've got the 1OP cross in here, so everything looks pretty bullish right now while I'm doing this video. NVIDIA has been super strong. I also like AMD. You can see NVIDIA challenging the prior day's high instantly. It's got earnings after the close, so you can expect choppy trading today. I would prefer to look at AMD. AMD really nice above the prior day's high already. Look at these long green candles closing on their high. I highlighted this one last night in the swing trading video. I like keying off of this 5250 level. That's where you want to sell your bullish put spread below that level. I believe that you can go out to the Feb 21, sell the 5250 put, buy the $52 put. Do that for a 10-cent credit. I don't know that that credit is still there this morning. Let's check on it. Let's see. So we'll bring up the option chain and see what we can get. We want to stay as close to expiration as we can. There's the February 21s. We're going to go to that 52.50 strike price. Click on that bid. Click on the $50 ask. That means I'm selling this and buying this. You can see the spread is currently 3 cents bid offered at 5 cents. You needed to get that spread off early in the morning to get that kind of credit. You can go out one more month, or excuse me, one more week just to see if you can get that credit. I do like that spread. So let's see if February 28th does the trick for us. Again, we're looking at that 50-50 and the 50. So you have to put up 50 cents, the difference in the strike prices, but you get to apply the credit, so you only have to put up 40 cents in margin. If you're getting a dime, that's a 25% return. That's a benchmark that I like to use for my bullish put spreads. 6 cents bid offered at 10 cents. You need a little help from the stock, but you might be able to go out. Excuse me, let me reset the table here. We'll go like, you can just click and drag to get to the new strike price. And there you can see it's 6 cents bid, 5 cents bid offered at 10 cents. We need a little help from the stock. Maybe when the market challenges this high here, if it fails and rolls over and starts to come in a little bit and we still spend some time in this range, you might see a little bit of a pullback in AMD, giving you an opportunity to get that spread done. But I like it. So there's a bullish put spread for you. Selling the AMD February 28, 50.5 put, buying the $50 put, doing that for a 10-cent credit. Option Stalker, super nice order entry features also. Really, really easy to use. So let's keep looking and see what else we can find today. I am long TWTR. I do like that stock. You can see how it's above that 200-day moving average. It poked below it this morning. Two tails under body. That is a nice, strong support level. TWTR highlighted in my bullish put spread video last night. I will release that to YouTube on Saturday. You can see this opening price right here. That's what we're going to lean on, and that is the $36 level. So let's bring up the option chain. Want to go as close to expiration as we can. Ideally, February 21. We only have about 6 trading days that we need to get through. Plus, we know that Monday is a legal holiday. Exchanges are closed. So let's look at that 36, 35.50 bullish put spread. There's a dime right there. You could get that spread done right now. If you wanted to, you could maybe try and squeeze a little bit more. Going to drag and drop. See what that 35.50, 35 bullish put spread is. 6 cents bid offered at 8. If you can get that for a dime, I like it even better, but you're going to need help from the stock. So let's take a look and see where TWTR is right now. Go into that 5-minute chart. Oh, yeah. Early decline. Boom, boom, boom. Right back. I am long this stock from yesterday, trying to get through the high of the day. TWTR, really nice swing trade, really good bullish put spread, really good stock to day trade. So I like that one as well. Netflix really looked good early in the day. Let's see if it's continuing to show some strength in here. Oh yeah, Netflix looks great. Breakout above the prior day's high. Let's put up that SPY overlay. The gray line is the S&P 500 or the SPY. Sell, sell, sell. Stock rally, rally, rally. NFLX, love it. Bullish explosion alert, Piton. I don't think this is going to be anything big, but we have had so many great bullish explosion alerts. Did you see how fast that came up? Now we want to see this stock continue to rally and close on the high of this bar here. We're going to go into the daily chart right away. Nope, there's nothing there. We want to see these bullish explosion alerts blow through horizontal resistance on heavy volume. I dissect every 5-minute period for every stock the entire day, and I calculate the 20-day average for that 5-minute period. I know instantly when there's news and when there's a volume spike. We have nailed so many of these. If you didn't do anything else but trade these bullish explosions, let's take a look at the 15-minute chart on eBay. We caught this earlier last week. That was a huge trade for us. Trying to find it. I'm not going to be able to find it. I'm trying to think. BIIB, I know was another one that we caught. That was an excellent trade. And these explosion alerts, when they go through horizontal resistance, and let's take a look and see if we can find it on eBay here. I want to show you because the news is coming out on the stock. They don't even have time to post the news on the wires yet. We just know that there's extremely heavy volume on it, and we catch it right away. eBay, I know I made about a 2-point move on it, and we found out later that it was the ICE exchange that was looking to acquire eBay. Made 2 quick bucks on that. That's a $37 stock. We also had BIIB, which was a big one. I don't know if I'm going to be able to scroll back. You can see in the background the S&P 500 is starting to really rally up. But in any case, we're all over that eBay trade. BIIB happened more recently. I'm going to try and find that one. Spending too much time going back and looking for it. Just trust me, these explosion alerts are worth having. Option Stalker, just that alone. I'm going to go into the 15-minute. We should be able to pick it up there. And you can see Piton again. I'm not interested in that one though. It is getting through this horizontal resistance level. There's your volume spike. So if it can hold this level and start to build on it, ideally, when I see these, I want to see it rally up and I want it to hold that price. That tells me buyers are gobbling up every single share that they can get their hands on. There's no chance for a seller to come in. When I see that kind of steady price action on the top of that candle, I'm in, especially when it gets through horizontal resistance. But we didn't see that in this candle. So I don't think I'm going to be able to go back and find BIIB. These might have happened 2 weeks ago and not last week. There it is. But we saw this on a 5-minute basis. I made $25 on this stock in a matter of minutes. Once I saw that first long green bar, I knew we had a huge horizontal breakout right through this resistance level here. And I was in on that. Look how high the stock went. These explosion alerts are gold. Anyway, I've taken up a little bit too much time, but I rarely talk about all the different features that we have in the platform, and explosion alerts are huge. Recap. I really like TWTR. I think that sets up well for a bullish put spread. I like AMAT today. I think it's going to continue to grind higher. I like Netflix. That stock has a lot of excellent momentum as well. So those are some great trading ideas for you. Good luck with your trading. You can see that the market's currently trying to get into this gap right here. It's super, super strong. The market does not want to go down, doesn't care about coronavirus, doesn't care about stock valuations right here. It just wants to move higher. We're in the gap. I think the market is going to continue to fill in this gap now. So look to trade from the long side. Thank you. Good luck with your trading. Excuse me. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Turn on your notifications. You'll never miss one of these videos, and you'll never miss one of these trade ideas. I am also contemplating having an after hours video that I post highlighting just one stock for swing trading. So you'll have something to look at the next morning. Thank you. Good luck with your trading. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers, and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.